So, this happened a few years ago, and I still can't explain what really went down that night. I wasn't even supposed to be there. It was one of those random adventures where I said yes before thinking it through. My buddy Josh invited me to go camping up in the mountains with a few of his friends. I'm not big on camping, but I figured why not. We drove for hours until we reached this remote spot. There wasn't another soul for miles, and the cabin we were staying in looked like something out of a horror movie. Old, creaky, and definitely abandoned for a while, but Josh assured me it had character. Right. Everything seemed fine until nightfall. As soon as the sun dipped below the horizon, the whole vibe shifted. I tried to ignore it at first, probably just my imagination, right? But when we sat around the fire, I started noticing weird things. The wind outside didn't sound natural. It was like whispers, almost like voices calling from the woods. I brushed it off and went to bed early. The others stayed up late drinking, laughing, and doing typical campfire stuff. I crashed in one of the tiny bedrooms in the cabin, tired from the long day. At around 2 a.m. I woke up to footsteps creaking on the wooden floor. I assumed it was one of the guys heading to the bathroom or grabbing a midnight snack. But then the footsteps stopped right outside my door. "Josh?" I called out, but no one answered. I got up and opened the door. No one was there. I walked through the entire cabin, but everyone was passed out in the living room. That's when I heard it again. The whispers from outside, but now they were louder and closer. My heart started racing. I swear I could hear my name being whispered from the woods. I freaked out, ran back to bed, and pulled the covers over my head like a scared kid. Eventually I must have fallen asleep because the next thing I remember is waking up to the sunlight pouring through the window. I told Josh what happened, expecting him to laugh, but he just gave me this weird look. "Yeah," he said, "that happens sometimes out here." We packed up and left later that day. I never went back. Josh doesn't talk about that night either. TLDR, spent one night in a creepy cabin, heard footsteps and whispers from the woods. Never went back.